If any of you guys are watching this video from Utah, then you know this winter has been absolutely crazy. When I say crazy, what I mean is completely non-existent right up until about 3 days ago, when everything that you guys see around me here finally got covered in snow. So after an extremely mild start to the winter, I finally got the snowmobile out and I'm gonna take it out for a ride today and see how things look up top. The trail that I'm going to drive up on, I know less than 3 days ago was completely muddy, covered in dirt. So things down at the bottom are looking pretty terrible. But up top, supposedly there's quite a bit of deep snow and we're gonna go try and find it. So one of the challenges I'm running into right now is, as you guys can see here, for the most part, I mean, there's some branches and stuff sticking up out of the snow, but for the most part, this meadow looks pretty inviting. But I'm trying my hardest to remember that less than 3 days ago, there was probably only like 6 inches of snow right here. And if I go baja through this meadow at this mid elevation, chances are it's gonna be a arm roulette. And I'm not very good at fixing snowmobiles, and nor do I have the budget to pay somebody else to do it. So I'm gonna meander on through here as cautiously and non-sports-like as possible. But as you guys can see, just we're kind of mid-elevation right now. We got started at 7,400-ish feet, and the snow is already, well, wow. Oh, it feels good to be back on the snow. Oh, that's fun. Let's do a snow check. We'll go a little bit higher in elevation than I am right now, but I'm gonna guess that at the very top it's gonna be pretty wind blown and it's gonna be difficult to get an accurate reading. So here comes the snow check, January 2026. I'm still going. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're probably at about my waist. Maybe over. One of the things that I enjoy about snowmobiling so much is that you can visit places that normally are inaccessible from November, depending on the snow year, all the way up until June or July, depending on the snow year. And this spot where I'm parked the snowmobile right here, this is the last place I went camping with my 4-year-old in our teardrop trailer this past November. We pulled the trailer right up to here. We had a big fire right in front of where the snowmobile's at. I tried to catch some fish out of the lake. I got skunked, which either is because there's no fish in the lake or probably because I'm a terrible fly fisherman. But it was just fun. We had a huge fire, we roasted marshmallows, we watched the movie Shrek after the sun went down, and then I set my camera up on the ridge behind me here, and I did a time lapse of the Milky Way from when the sun went down to when the sun came up the next morning, right over top of the ridge that I just drove over on the snowmobile. So it's just a lot of fun to be able to come up here and to access places that are normally closed off due to the snow for sometimes 2/3 of the year. So it's a beautiful day up here. There's enough snow to have fun, and I'm happy to finally be out. It's just, a snowmobile is an expensive purchase to spend most of the year in the garage covered up. So anytime you can get out and you can ride it in great conditions, it's just makes me happy, you know.